Here, welcome back. Please check out the new video about the potential influx of 1 million of us Americans here in the Philippines by 2034. I just spilt about a half a gallon of water on the floor, so I've been busy cleaning that up in case anybody cares to know. My goodness gracious. Yeah, I meant to cross promote this video. You know, I've been posting like more material lately, so I appreciate you guys all keeping up with it. Appreciate your support on those videos. So check it out. It's an interesting subject, man, because there is like estimated maybe 300,000 Americans here right now, I guess. I just spilled a half a gallon of water on this floor next to my cords, all right? So hopefully it's not going to deep fry my computer. I did buy this computer recently. Well, no, not recently. Last year, like 80,000 pesos. But it should be okay. It's just my cord, I hope. Welcome to the channel, guys. Hit the like button for me, please. I just popped into this live stream really quick. Just wanted to remind people that, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the new video. Check it out, please. Really. You know, it's kind of a serious topic, man. I mean, oh my God. I'm waiting for the floor to dry. I just made some coffee. Does anybody want any coffee with me? Look at this. He's gonna go to school, my son, but man, the guy goes to school so early. I've been going to bed at like 2 or 3 a.m., man. It's hard to get up at like 7, right? Although I do feel like I'm retired, even though I'm not. Past 30 days. What's up, Harry? Good morning, Karen. You just finished it? Oh, thank you. But not, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to promote these videos before I post them, but I figured it doesn't, I don't know if it matters or not, whatever, who knows. But it's like, you know, I don't mean to be a broken record, but I don't mean to be like sound self-righteous when I talk about like, oh, we got to start thinking about the future and the way us foreigners are acting here. But I mean, you know, I do have like a son, and I've been part of this community for quite a while, and it's like it is kind of insulting when you're seeing like the behavior of some foreigners. And I'm not saying I was like some perfect, you know, angel my whole life. And you know, who doesn't like women, right? I'm just saying it's like I don't some of these promotions, man, I'm telling you, dude, they're dangerous, man. And I'm worried for different people. And it's not, you know, one or two or three specific person's fault. Oh, all right, we're gonna have to get the degenerates out of here. Anish, get rid of those degenerates. Where am I from? We got Hada Boy 007's here. Good. Harry is here. Mr. Shridhar. Karen, thank you. Vilma. Michael, welcome. Nobody's here. Where am I from? Gamer Wits. Ero. Yeah, I kind of feel like, I'm really going off and I'm giving you guys a lot in these live streams, man, and I'm not, and I'm grateful to do it, but some of you guys are just writing some ridiculous stuff, dude. It's like, but is that just the nature of being live? Is that how that works? Yeah, I hear you, Mark. I mean, I guess it's sort of like, in a sense, you feel like you're counterbalancing, I guess, the airwaves, right? In terms of being a vlogger, okay? So, I mean, obviously, you can't change people, right? We can only change ourselves. And like I said, if I can't have 10, if I'm not allowed to have 10 girlfriends, nobody else is. No, I'm just joking. Terrible line. Oh, a bunch of idiots. The subject is, look at these. You guys are writing some crazy stuff. Do I like, just you, NJ. We get a moderator in the room to get these degenerates out. We try to have these serious conversations. Yeah, people are. I mean, look at the sick stuff people write, man. I mean, this is the nature of the world. It's like these live streams are like going to the zoo. Oh my God. So ungrateful. So ungrateful. So ungrateful. Not you guys, I mean just the few idiots that come in here. GK says this guy said, I'm burnt out. I'm just waking up, man. I probably shouldn't be doing a live stream right now, but I was like, to heck with it. Let's get on here and talk to people. No, I'm not burnt out. I'm having fun, but although I didn't sleep much, I'll say that. If you guys want to smash that like button for me, I would appreciate it. But I want you guys to check out the video I just posted about this subject of 1 million Americans potentially coming to the Philippines, all right? It's a lot of people. And could be good, but it also could be bad. Depends on what path we go down as foreigners. So, Wayne K says, one time I was sleeping over at my grandma's. That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's John. What a weirdo, dude. He's freaking degenerates, dude. I mean, can you imagine? You got these, probably like some guy like, oh my God. Can we get the moderator back here? These guys are out of control. Some sick people, dude. Alright, hold on. Alright, let me get my laptop out so I can manage these nuts. Oh, I know. Yeah, this is more worse than ever, though. What's going on here? Goodness gracious. Thank you, everybody. Well, of course they're cowards in real life. I know those people in real life. They're the type of people, they wouldn't even look you in the eyes. They'd bow to you in the streets, you know what I mean? I mean, I got like 19-inch arms, you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if Captain Trucker started hitting, you gotta have compassion for sick people in life, man. Because, can you imagine what it's like to be them? I mean, I'm serious, man. It's like, you can't hate on people. I mean, sometimes trolls just want to be heard, man. I mean, they probably have something to say, and somewhere along the line they didn't develop properly, and they don't know how to communicate, and so then they end up just doing weird stuff in these rooms. But it's too bad, All right, Kay is here. Ain't life a... Don says, what's the subject? Swin fly. Gordon Ramsay's cousin, Armando says. Yeah, I have a moderator. Show us how strong you are by punching a hole in the wall. No, I'm good. Wow. Well, you know, yeah, you can be a... Is NJ Guard cool? Who's this guy? Who wants to be a moderator? Raise your hand, man. I need one. I can't... Is he self-projected? Yeah, everything that people say is just projection. That's all it is. That's such a... You know what I'm saying about that? People have such these weak understandings. They think they're like these psychologists, man. Like, I actually did study a little bit in college, like psychology and stuff. And that's like the big one that everybody uses. It's projection. Everything's projection. No, it's not. It's like saying an arsonist, excuse me, a prosecutor that, prosecutes arsonists, subconsciously they really want to burn down houses themselves. No, that's not how that works. It's it's not that simple. You simpleton. Idiots. Not just that person that said that. I like the 127 people that are here. Or maybe 123. Who wants to be a moderator, though, guys? I can't continue talking and dealing with, the psychopaths making comments. It's distracting. Not that believe me, I don't mind it is, but it is like distracting because you are like, potentially hurting other members of humanity. Steven, is he cool? Can anybody here vouch for Steven? Oh yeah, Mark, we'll have you. Okay, Mark's been around a while. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. We're going to add Mark Bishop as a moderator. You can manage block words and change chat modes. Hey, Mark, just don't hide people. Let me be the one that hides them, but you can just delete their comments and whatnot. You should be added now, Mark. All right, hold on a second. We're going to have to get started this conversation once we get this situated here. Guys, let's get the likes going. I just spilled a half a gallon of water on the floor. Okay? I'm not too happy about it. And, yeah, that was pretty lame, honestly. Yeah, Mark, let me know if you're added. I think I added you. There you are. Yeah, just time them out, Mark. Don't hide people. I like to give the degenerates like second chances. I believe in forgiveness and all that. All right. So yeah, guys, check out the new video I just posted, man, about... It's kind of a number. I think I'm the only person to put that number on it, to be maybe 1 million Americans by 2034. But who knows? I mean, what do you guys think? Because we have like what? Excuse me. The U.S. State Department is saying there's about 300,000 of us here right now, and I think the rate, I could be wrong, but I think I read, it steadily grows about 3% every year. But we think that might exponentially increase because of the fact that there's hundreds, possibly thousands of foreign bloggers, man, promoting these countries, for better or worse. I keep talking about this kind of, well, not keep talking. I mean, I haven't talked about it in like over a month, but Um, what do you guys think? How many Americans do you think could be here? What's that going to mean? What's that going to mean, folks? Hit that like button, guys. And if anybody has any sympathy for humanity, I did spill a half a gallon of water on the floor, so I might be buying a new charger. Now, if you want, I do think the. What am I doing? Is that super chat button even available? Where is that? Thought I had that on there. Oh, so you double tap to subscribe. Is that how that works? I didn't even know that. Is that a true story, Mark? Oh, God. Good to know. Yeah, so I don't talk about this a lot, but like I'm not married, but and so that's why you only see me with my son on the channel. Not that anybody asked, but I guess just as far as optics, it is my son. In case that wasn't obvious, freaking idiots. Not, not you guys. I mean, just a few people that write some stupid stuff. It's kind of like this is the crap you got to deal with as a human being on YouTube. But that's okay. You gotta love the people, man. All right. Where are we doing? Are we doing something important? Can somebody remind me? Don't get married. I didn't say that. Well, I'm just saying. Look, I got a lot of respect for people. Okay, I think. Uh, I do. Oh, I know I do. I mean, not talking about my situation. I mean, like Karen said, not everybody's married. Uh, I don't represent the epitome of the ideal. What do you call it? Three kids with a wife and the picket fence, I suppose. But that doesn't mean that you can't promote family values per se. It doesn't mean you can't be a responsible father and a good man in the community, right? That's how I see it. I mean, people in the U.S. get screwed up in marriages all the time. 40-second short. Hey, can you guys tell me? I'm not asking, but do you see the option for the super chat? Is it even there? Because I'm not even sure. I can't see it on my screen. Probably not even been there. Okay, it's there. All right, sorry. I won't bring it up again. That wasn't a soft sell. Okay. Appreciate your help on this, Mark. April, good morning. You can see in your analytics some of the people that we watch, right? Or sorry, the audience watches, and some sometimes you're surprised, and then sometimes you're like, oh my God, they watch that person, really? Okay, no, I'm just joking. It's not like that. I'm saying it always changes. You just never know it. The what do you call it? Was I saying something important? I forgot what I was saying. No, what I'm saying is like I see. I'm so rambling right now. Forgive me. I gotta stay on topic here. Can you guys remind me what the topic was? Family values, right? Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm saying like I watch different vloggers myself, and then just sometimes you'll be surprised. What I mean is sometimes you'll be surprised what your audience watches. That's all I'm saying. And then sometimes it makes sense, and then sometimes you're like, really? They watch that person? Wow, I had no idea. It's kind of funny. And that's okay. I'm about variety. I watch different people. I talk to different vloggers too. Some of you might be surprised. It's good to have good relations in the community, right? I mean, that's part of like unity. We got to be somewhat diplomatic as vloggers. You don't want to find common ground with people, even if you might disagree with some people. Doesn't mean that you can't be respectful in some way and all that good stuff, right? Are you the dude from TLC? I don't know, man. Thank you, Mark. Jaqueen, good to see you. Take care. I did get enough sleep, I think. Tommy D says half the audience watching Elliot. Oh, you mean you mean Elliot, the guy that the British, the story about the British guy, the bar owner? I like that story. That's one of my favorite stories, actually. Queen says she just joined. I have the bluest eyes on the internet. Wow. Thank you. I guess. No, I mean, that's a nice thing to say. That is supposed to be a compliment. Listen, I was talking about this subject, actually. I'm doing a video on it. They say you're supposed to talk to your kids about, like, race at some point, right? The fact that, like, people are obviously look different, have different physical features, different tone of melanin in their skin, different eyes and noses and jaws and all that good stuff. Uh, and It's kind of a funny video, but because I make this stuff funny. I mean, I'm just being real with my son. I told my son, I said, listen, uh, you're a Filipino, you're half white, and you live in the Philippines. I said, do not trust a lot of the foreigners that you might see come through here. All right. That the people, the foreigners, I'm saying a lot of them are going to have skin tone like mine, okay? And don't be intimidated by these people either. That's what I told my son, because a lot of Filipinos, they're very respectful, and some of them are very intimidated by foreigners. I told my son, I said, to hell with that, dude. I said, some of these guys are like the bottom barrel of society, man. You're not taking orders from, you're not going to take orders from foreigners, that's for sure. So I said, first of all, be skeptical. Don't trust a lot of them. Definitely don't take orders from them. Don't be intimidated by them. Not all of them. And I told him, I said, it's like a whole population of people. I mean, some people are cool. You're going to have good foreigners and you're going to have bad. But I told him, I said, be extra cautious. All right. And yes, many of the foreigners that come here, I do believe, I think the majority are Caucasian, right? I know there's African Americans in the Philippines, and others, of course. I mean, sure, there's Middle Eastern people and so forth. Let's look that up really quick, actually. That's why I like to talk about this stuff because that culture that we live in is so if you can't say this word and that word, and if you even if you whatever. It's like so much crap going on in the world, dude. Okay, that's a better way to put it. Yeah. Well, okay, sure, that's a better way to put it. Easy says they're not intimidated by foreigners. Filipinos are just shy because of their English language uh, is limited or whatever. That could be a better way to put it, shy. But I do think that, I mean, for a kid or younger people, they could be intimidated by foreigners, right? Or shy, whatever, you know. Yeah, like I mean, look, I would, and the other thing that sucks is just politics in general in the U.S. Man, I did a whole live stream on this, and I don't talk about it a lot, but I consider myself independent, and you use certain words, like you start talking about, oh, he's woke or he's a fascist or he's a Republican or he's a Democrat, blah blah blah. It's just like shit, man. These hypersensitive tag words. I like this interest in Elliot. How did you guys start getting into Elliot? I posted that video a long time ago. I'm sure he'd be flattered though. Well, tell me one thing. What business does somebody have trying to fight somebody that's 6'1", 230 pounds? These men were half my size. I didn't back down though. I'm paying for it now, but I didn't back down. Now Elliot's actually a decent guy. Look, it's hard running a bar. It's hard being hungover in the morning. But the point of that story is, folks, is that we cannot, Filipinos love their karaoke, man. Don't go telling Filipinos to chill out in their karaoke. All right, where are we at? You guys having fun today? You look like Jerry Lee Lewis. Okay. That's fantastic. Who got into Elliot? How did you guys know about this? That's such an old video. I love it. I like the fact that you're watching that for some reason. Should we tell the Elliot story again? Yeah, see, Easy US Vet, thank you. It says you're right about what you told your son. Don't trust no one. I did. I said straight up. I said, look, and I know this is going to sound horrible, but I said when you see other people in the Philippines, son, like men that sort of look like daddy, well, not as much muscle, obviously, and all that, but I'm saying like when you see people with like, that look like with my features, I said just in your country, okay, you got to be skeptical, extra skeptical of expats, right? They're a special breed. We all know it. It was just kind of funny the way I framed it. But he's only 6. I mean, he can't understand the depth of these complex social dynamics. I thought that was funny. So look, I got some acquaintances that are hardcore. They live in Florida or Maine or whatever, California, and some of them are hardcore right, some of them are hardcore left. But I'll say this, man, like. The problem with these hardcore partisans is that they cannot get outside of the lens. They won't look at anything in life outside of the millhouse of just you can't even talk to them like, dude, give me a break. Talk to me like a human, please. Get to the chopper, please. Yeah, PC culture, I think it blows. I think it's terrible. It's the worst. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Dude, I met the wrong Elliot. Okay, forgive me. Yeah, guys, I'm on the wrong page. I had a friend. Oh, man, I'm way off. See, I'm glad I'm waking up in the morning. Don't take that one out of context. No, I had a British friend years ago, unrelated. His name coincidentally was Elliot. He ran a bar. That's who I was referring to. See, that just shows you how wrapped up in my own head I am right now. Sorry about that. I'm not going to comment on that news story because I don't want to speculate for views. Not that I'm trying to get views. I'm not saying that people talking about it are trying to get views, all right? There's legitimate stuff that people, vloggers, tourists need to be concerned about, obviously. Places they go, maybe stuff they're doing, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't know the man, I don't know the facts, and I don't really want to speculate. But I'll say from what I've saw on his channel, yeah, some of it is very concerning, deeply disturbing. But beyond that, I don't want to speculate because it's very serious. I have no idea what the heck was going on with that guy. Sorry about that. Um, can somebody help me out here? Because people tune in and out. Now I feel bad. This is totally unrelated. I had a friend named Elliot, and when the commenter mentioned that name, I thought they were talking about a totally unrelated video. Sorry. Oh, God. Anyway, that was ridiculous. Sorry about that, guys. That's actually pretty embarrassing, to tell you the truth. Oh, God. Am I in full support of P. Diddy? I don't. That's another one. I don't know all the facts, but I don't know. I mean, from what I heard, it sounds kind of. I mean, what's there to support? I don't know. Why would I support? I don't. Not supporting. I don't know. Doesn't sound good. Not gonna touch that one. Cheryl. Shirley says ability to know of content. Just discovered you, and I was dismayed at the content. Which one? What are you talking about? Jamie says, "Easy, my friend. May peace be with you. You have wisdom beyond your years." Thank you. If you're talking to me, I'm not sure. Oh, they're P Diddy trolls, is what you're saying. All right. Anyway, you guys got anything we should talk about here? I do want you all to check out the new video, though. Okay? I really do. I just posted it. Please check it out. We're talking about, you know, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, the this is me live at my best right now. Um, this is high functioning Captain Trucker right now, folks. You get him at his best. Hello from Germany. Good to see you, sir or ma'am. I can't see. No, but I can do it. You know, I do love Arnold. You got to watch the Captain Trucker channel. Originally, I was from Graz, Austria. A lot of people thought I was German, but it's not true. I was from this little town of Graz. My father was a police chief, and I came over to America because I thought that's where I belonged. Get to the chopper! Please. Okay. So I was I made some jokes about the German culture before, and you know, I don't have anything personally against the Germans. You know, incidentally or coincidentally, people don't know this, but I have a German Jewish last name. Okay. So, and actually I'm not either. I'm not German or Jewish, but I. Yeah, some people seem to think I am. I do have a last name that is, but there you go. In case anybody cared to know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it! Goldstein, how about that? Austin Thrill says I was going to drop in and say, hey, brother, we will have to do one of those call things he was talking about that day when you was in Nashville. I'm passed out. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. You were watching when Watching in Nashville, right on, man. That's cool. Appreciate that. That was a while ago. I love all the support we're getting in this live stream, man. I feel like I wasn't even expecting this many people to show up. This is amazing. Thank you, Audie. Pico Fodder. Thank you, Mark Bishop, for your continued moderation. We appreciate that. It actually helps a lot because I don't have time to look at these, people sneak in these psychotic comments, and it is kind of embarrassing sometimes because I mean I have had people I've known, or maybe people that don't even maybe people that I know that like me or don't like me, and like they will bring it up, like they're like, oh, you see, and I'm not trying to empower the degenerate trolls, but it's like, oh shit, people do tend to notice like nasty things, unfortunately. Um, but anyway. All right, Hector from Puerto Rico. Tommy D was here. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I screwed up that one. I'm sitting here waking up in the morning in my own head thinking that people are people are talking about some stupid video I made freaking months ago about my British friend running a bar, and me being, stuck in my head. Forgive me for the insensitivity. There's a horrible, horrible thing that's happening right now, and it's yeah, it's tragic, and it's really bad. No matter how you look at it, it's so bad. It's I don't want to talk about. I mean, I don't want to speculate. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea what's. It's just bad, no matter what. So that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, it's bad. It's bad. So forgive me for my ignorance earlier when I said that. I want to say that one more time. Hope you guys forgive me. That was my bad. Yeah, I'm actually embarrassed that I said that. I'm sorry. I genuinely was just waking up, not even thinking. All right, Stacy Shaw, thank you. Thank you for flattering my vanity. It does help. It's very encouraging, especially when women do it. Thank you. I appreciate, because I said something. I was waking up and somebody referenced the name Elliot, and I thought they were referring to a video that I made months and months ago about my British friend. And then, you know, and it just didn't occur to me. It took me a second to wake up and realize yeah. I know. I'm sorry. Well, I feel terrible for saying it because oh God, so stupid. That's a stupid thing. Hmm. What a tragedy, though. Geez. Like I said, I don't want to speculate. No matter how you look at that situation, it's just bad, you know. Thank you, Leo. Leo Lyon. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, again, I don't want to speculate. I mean, it's the whole thing is it's so It's so sad. It's so bad. I find it extremely disturbing on many levels, actually. It's so bad. Yeah, let's move on to a new topic. I didn't want to talk because I don't want to speculate because I don't know facts. So I'm not going to talk about things that I don't fully know about that are that serious, right? The only reason it came up is because me being silly, I'm thinking somebody's talking about some stupid video I made, and I forgot that I didn't forget, but it took me a moment to realize they're referencing a horrible tragedy. God. I wasn't even going to talk about it either. That's the thing. Justin says, "How many?" I don't have any, man. I'm a professional driver, Justin. That's okay. Thanks for removing that message, but it's kind of a funny question. Is that a lot of people do have DUIs, don't they? I guess as a professional driver, which I am, I don't, and I never promote. I never really. Not even a couple drinks and all that kind of nonsense. You can't do it, man, because you're most of the time legally impaired if you take a breathalyzer. So, thank you, Stacy. Very sweet of you. Very sweet people, and I am proud to say that you know what do you call it? Like 40% of our audience is women. Do you guys know that? I kind of appreciate that. I like that. You know. Oh, good. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Let's get back to the topic. Okay. So I just posted the video, and I want you guys to watch it. And I meant to remind people, but kind of been posting more material lately. But so I appreciate you all keeping up with it. It helps with the channel, and all that good stuff. Yeah. Potentially a million Americans were guessing in the Philippines by 2034. That's what the video's about. So, yeah. Please check it out, guys. All right, I'm going to get going. I appreciate you all today. Thank you, Mark, Stacy. Thank you, Mark. Again, Stacy and everybody else. Emmanuel says a million Filipinos in Daly City by 2034. Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for showing up. And if I missed some comments, forgive me. Thank you, Adam, Homeless Vet. We'll go through the comments really quick. Tommy, thank you. Nova Core. Nova Core. It's a good name. Millennial Waffen, thank you. Leo Leon, appreciate that. Adam, John, Jimmy, thank you. Thank you, Alois. Pico Fodder, thank you. Ergis H, thank you, from Germany. Dylan from Vancouver, thank you, sir. Ani V, thank you. Kill Switch, appreciate it. Let me check out some channels really quick. Hold on. Thank you, Ani V. Let me go back. Where was I? Oh, thank you, Tommy. Hector, thank you. Karen, of course. Always appreciate your support. Easy US Vet, thank you. Thank you, Jamie M. OOSO. Appreciate that. Cheryl, thank you too. Ms. Vasquez. Ruthless, kindless. Thank you. April Paul. Ain't life a cocoa? I don't know what that one is. Berto, thanks. Winifred. Old Spec. Queen. Sonny. Pierre. NJ Guard. Beebs Gaiman, thank you. Old Spec. Stephen. Luna. The Real Lee. Jenny. Dawn. Thank you, Dawn, for hanging out. The Real Lee. SEK. All right. And if I missed you, it's not personal. I probably just didn't see it. Anybody, you guys have a good night. I appreciate you all. Check the new video out right now if you can. Please send your support. Okay. We go into depth about the topic, so that's where you can find out all about the million Americans possibly coming to the Philippines by 2034. Thank you all. Be good, guys. Bye-bye.